truly what the word evil means.
Years of child sexual abuse, manipulation, and extortion by one man is finally over for nearly 100 victims across the country.
Federal prosecutors here in Indianapolis say when they reviewed this is the worst case of child exploitation they have ever seen. So now, as a result, there's a man from Colorado that's headed to federal prison.
Our Ashton Hackman explains the disturbing case and how a survivor here in central Indiana helped lock up this child predator.
The number of victims of Austin Ryan Lauless is staggering. 84 children between 14 and 17 years old, one in nearly every U.S. state and 5 foreign countries.
Lauless enticed and compelled his victims to produce sexually explicit materials for him, materials he later commercially sold to others.
Federal prosecutors say between 2019 and 2023, Lauless extorted and exploited dozens of innocent victims, coercing them into creating sexually explicit photos and videos. He also trafficked at least 5 of his victims to engage in sex with adults while hiding behind his social media accounts, actions that landed him 84 years in prison.
This is an equivalent life sentence. It was so important to the victims with whom we worked to know that he's never going to get out, that he will never be able to hurt another kid again.
Austin Ryan Lauless pleaded guilty in September to all of the horrific charges in this case. Federal prosecutors commend the courageous victims who came forward, including the one here in Indiana that ultimately led to Lauless's arrest.
Truly one of the worst cases of the sexual abuse of children, including online abuse of children, that I have seen.
Christina Karabov is a former federal prosecutor and has worked cases similar to this one. She says the number of predators out there is alarming.
It's imperative that people come forward to adults and to get help and to keep asking for help until they get what they need.
Help they need and help from the victims, helping to put a child predator in prison. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
Investigators fear Lauless had countless more victims. There are resources for who to contact and other resources for sexual assault survivors with this story on WTHR.com.